Look, it's clearly the runs aren't enough. But Australia have got the runs on the board, and England have to go out and get it.
If there was that one criticism for their bowling, as you say, probably could have continued with Chris Woakes. The other thing is not even ended up with his 10 overs. I know England would take it at this stage, but still.
I think they would. I think the way that they bowled, and I think the reason that probably Woakes didn't come back early was Rashid bowled well as well, and he became a wicket taker for them. I think every game that Rashid plays, Morgan just gets a feel for him, how he's going, how he's bowling, whether he's going to be
a really good day.
Yeah, whether he's going to be a wicket taker for them, and he rides that a little bit and lets them go because he knows he's got so much backup with likes of Stokes, Plunkett, and Wood. They all bowled exceptionally well. It's just simple as that. I mean, we say that Woakes should have bowled more, but everyone who got given a task did the job.
I don't know, Brad, what sort of conversation and whether players really look at some stats in that mid-inning break, but do you think at the moment Aaron Finch would have something to say about England's record? Tell his boys there that the 4 times that they've chased in this particular World Cup, they've lost 3 encounters, and some of them were low-scoring encounters.
Oh, there's no doubt they'll have those statistics, and Aaron Finch will certainly be reminding his team of what can happen and what happened only 24 hours ago where, you know, New Zealand defended 240. So, look, anything can happen in big games, and there's no reason why, you know, Stark and Behrendorff can't have England, you know, 3 for 15. They've got the artillery. If the ball moves a fraction, you know, they're certainly dangerous. But, yeah, it was a good performance by England. They dominated. They learned from the mistakes of last time where they played at Lords and they bowled short. They were erratic. This time they pitched the ball up. If there was any movement, they found it, and they got off to the perfect start in Australia, always on the back foot.
All right, yes, Australia do have that artillery. If you just look at Stark and Behrendorff, picked up 9 wickets in that previous game that these two teams played. Let's now take you live to Edgbaston. Joining us from there, Melinda Farrell, Murali, Kartik and Graeme Swann. Before I throw it to you, Melinda, polite applause there for Graeme Swann. Gets his predictions right all the time. He said Guptill will get the runs. He got that directed. He picked Butler to get those runs today. Got it directed already. So he's bang on as far as his predictions are concerned. Over to you, Mel.
Well, there you go. You've had your crystal balls out and had a, well, crystal ball out and had a look at what's going on. You were right on that one. Look, it was a pretty amazing bowling performance. You looked very happy early on, didn't you?
I was delighted with how England bowled in the first 10. Lords, as you say, they bowled too short on a pitch that was more helpful than this. Chris Woakes and Jofra Archer bowled magnificently. By the way, Alex Carey must be the toughest man in the world. Not only being hit, catching the helmet, then just waving to the physio, oh, I think I might have a cut. Blood on his shirt. Kudos to you. Well done, mate. But after those 3 early wickets that were obviously a huge fillip for England, the partnership that Smith and Carey then had shows me that this wicket is not a bad pitch. It's got a bit in for the bowlers. That doesn't mean a bad pitch, by the way. If it spins a bit and does a bit, that means a good cricket wicket, for goodness sake. It's always about the batsman, isn't it? So there is, if you get your head down and bat properly, you can score. My only worry is that if England go for it early on, Roy and Bess are how they want to play. If it comes off, of course, you win the game easily. If they do lose 2 or 3 early wickets, you then have to rebuild and try and chase a small total that England couldn't manage against Sri Lanka. But that's 1%. I'm 99% certain, game over.
Oh, that's a big one. You mentioned Alex Carey there. I can tell you, he did get a cut on his chin. Been told it's no worse than that, and he will keep in the second innings. Of course, Peter Hanscom now in the side, so he could do it if necessary.